You ready? Hello everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenner. Today we will be talking about COVID-19. Now, this is something that I've been thinking of, and as a disclaimer, I am not a medical professional, nor am I giving advice to be followed. This is simply a hypothesis verbalized and videotaped. So now, COVID-19, I've heard before in the news that high blood pressure is a high contributor to death from COVID-19. We also know that obese people have high blood pressure. So the hypothesis is, does too much bed rest cause COVID-19, people that come up positive for COVID-19, death? Now, let's think about this. Exercise helps expand the lungs. We know that COVID-19 constricts the lungs. If you cause your body to move, it naturally reacts to breathe. All the reports in the news that I see about people dying from COVID-19 are in hospital beds for weeks. Now the hypothesis is too much bed rest causes death from COVID-19. Okay, we know that high blood pressure, obese people, high blood pressure is a major contributor to the death of COVID-19 patients. And we know that staying in the bed increases your blood pressure. I know that if I go one day without getting off the couch, I wake up the next day feeling a little bit more difficult to breathe. I mean, to do whatever I have to do throughout the day. It includes movement, that includes exercise, that includes running, that includes anything. The question is, does COVID-19 and too much bed rest coincide to cause the death of COVID-19 patients? Today, that is the question being asked. My thought is that it does. My hypothesis is that it does. I would like this video to be shared with as many people as you can. Now the information that I got was from news reports, and well, none of this was in the news. I am just piecing the stuff together. So I did read an article when it first came out where it said high blood pressure was linked to it, and furthermore, all the stuff that I just explained, you know, laying in the couch. So think about someone that comes down with COVID-19 and goes to the hospital and bed rests for 2 weeks. If you lay in bed for 2 weeks, the slightest movement is going to get your heart rate up. And if you haven't moved and COVID-19 is already causing your lungs to constrict, when you do the slightest movement to adjust and everything, your heart rate goes up. And since your lungs are already tight, and we know the human body is plastic. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you lay there for 2 weeks and COVID-19 is already constricting your lungs, think about this now. It's already constricting your lungs. Your heart rate is up because you've been bedridden for 2 weeks. You decide to move around in this. All of a sudden, your body needs oxygen, but your body can't because you've been laying in bed all day. And your lungs are constricted from COVID-19. Had you have forced yourself to keep working out and keep moving and just bust through it, then you'd probably be fine. So here, the hypothesis is too much bed rest in COVID-19 patients causes death among them. What do you think? Comment below. Share your thoughts. Share this video if you find this video to tickle your brain, or if it causes any kind of thought movement in your brain. I'm just curious to know. Please tell me what you think. Because we do know that exercise opens you up, keeps you moving, it lets you move with ease. I know when I work out consistently, I can just sprint and not even have a high heart rate because you're in shape. This is what happens when you're in shape. If you stay in shape, you could do absolute miracles compared to someone that sits on the couch all day. I'm telling you, from what I've heard and from what I know, if you get this sickness, please don't sit down on the couch around for too long, because I'm thinking that that's what's going to kill you. Another thing we do know, loneliness kills. So these people that are isolating and stuff, it might hurt you a lot more. I'm not saying to hurt yourself on exercising too much, because too much exercise can be a bad thing too. I'm saying be smart, and this video is purely for scientific purposes and is to ask the question, does bed rest cause death among COVID-19 patients? I'm thinking it does, but I'm not a medical practitioner. I have no license to give advice. This video is not advice. Please think about it. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Subscribe. Yeah, that's what I need. This is just something that I've been thinking of, and I just want it recorded on video. When I thought of it, when it first started happening, other people might have too, but I want it documented on video when I was coming out with it on a public video. So please go ahead, share my video, comment below. Once again, I'm Jenner Barrera. Ugh. Subscribe.